Hi, welcome to Spec Hunter. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting leaks in the mirrorless camera world, the Nikon Z90. Nikon has stayed silent so far, but leaks and insider reports suggest this might be their most powerful APS-C mirrorless camera yet. Some are already calling it the baby Z9, which sets high expectations from the start. If that name holds true, then the Z90 could be a real game changer. It seems designed for enthusiasts and semi-pros who want serious performance without jumping straight into full frame. It is also rumored to be the true successor to the legendary Nikon D500, a camera praised for its speed, durability, and autofocus accuracy. If Nikon manages to bring that same legacy into a modern mirrorless body, then the Z90 could easily dominate the APS-C market, which is already very competitive. One of the standout rumors is a 33 megapixel DX format sensor. That would make it one of Nikon's highest resolution APS-C cameras ever. It also places the Z90 in direct competition with rivals like the Canon EOS R7. For photographers, that resolution means sharper images, more cropping flexibility, and better reach when shooting wildlife and sports. Detail and precision could be its biggest strengths, and that is exactly what many Nikon fans have been waiting for. So far, Nikon's APS-C mirrorless lineup has been on the modest side. The Nikon Z50 and ZFC are fun and capable, but they lean toward entry-level creators and casual shooters. With the Z90, Nikon could finally give us a professional-grade crop sensor camera, a camera that blends the power of their full-frame models with the agility and portability of APS-C. Video features are another area where the rumors sound very promising. Reports suggest the Z90 may support 4K video at 60 frames per second with oversampling. That means cleaner and more cinematic footage, rivaling more expensive full-frame cameras. For hybrid creators who balance photography and video, this would be a huge advantage. There is also talk of full HD recording at 120 or even 180 frames per second. That opens up smooth, slow-motion footage, perfect for creative storytelling, action scenes, and social media reels. With these specs, the Z90 could become one of the most versatile APS-C cameras for content creators who want to do it all in one body. Speed is another highlight. Rumors suggest the Z90 may shoot at 15 frames per second with its mechanical shutter. That kind of performance is excellent for wildlife, sports, and any fast-moving subject. Some reports even hint that the electronic shutter could reach 30 frames per second, putting it in the same class as the Canon R7. But speed is not just about how many frames per second you can shoot. Autofocus is equally important, and here Nikon may have an edge. The Z90 is expected to use autofocus technology developed for the Z8 and Z9. That could mean advanced subject detection, real-time tracking, and even predictive autofocus powered by machine learning. For action shooters, this could make a real difference, keeping subjects sharp even in unpredictable situations. In-body image stabilization is another big feature that Nikon fans have been asking for in an APS-C camera. The Z90 may finally deliver it, with stabilization rated up to 6 stops. This would give it a huge advantage over the Canon EOS R7, which doesn't have IBIS at all. For handheld photography in low light or video recording without a gimbal, this feature could be a game changer. Usability also plays a big role in any camera. Rumors suggest the Z90 may come with a 3.2-inch tilting touchscreen, though some believe it could have a fully articulating flip-out display instead. Tilt screens are often better for still photographers, while flip-out screens appeal more to vloggers and hybrid shooters. Nikon's choice here will give us a clear hint about who they see as the main audience for this camera. Storage is another important area. Reports suggest the Z90 could have dual card slots, one for CF Express Type B and one for UHN-2 SD cards. This combination would offer blazing fast performance while still being compatible with affordable and widely available SD cards. For photographers who shoot bursts of RAW files or record long video sessions, this kind of flexibility is essential. Some leaks also mention the possibility of a stacked CMOS sensor. That would mean faster readout speeds, reduced rolling shutter, and better video performance overall. But stacked sensors are expensive, and Nikon may choose a traditional design instead to keep the price more accessible. Either way, it's a feature many are keeping a close eye on. Naturally, the Z90 will be compared directly to the Canon EOS R7. Right now, the R7 is one of the strongest APS-C cameras on the market, with a 32.5 megapixel sensor, animal and eye tracking autofocus, dual card slots, and up to 30 frames per second burst speed. For Nikon to compete, they will need to do more than just match these numbers. They will need to offer something extra, whether it's better stabilization, superior ergonomics, or stronger video performance with better heat management. The good news for Nikon is that the Z-mount lens lineup has grown a lot since the early days. Today, there are plenty of options for both full-frame and APS-C shooters. That means the Z90 could slot right into an already mature ecosystem, giving photographers and videographers access to lenses that cover every style of shooting. But the Z90 isn't the only Nikon camera making waves in the rumor mill. Another model, known for now as the Nikon ZFR, is also being talked about. This camera is said to be a retro-inspired full-frame mirrorless, building on the vintage look of the Nikon ZF, but with much stronger specs. According to reports, the ZFR could feature a 60-megapixel full-frame sensor. That would place it against heavy hitters like the Sony A7R VI and Canon EOS R5. A sensor of that resolution would make it perfect for landscape photographers, portrait artists, and studio professionals who need every bit of detail. Some rumors even mention the possibility of 16-bit RAW, which is normally only found in medium format cameras. Even if Nikon sticks with 14-bit, it would still offer excellent dynamic range and color depth. The Nikon ZF was praised for its beautiful retro design, but it also had some flaws. Many users found its ergonomics less than ideal, especially for long shooting sessions. If Nikon can fix those issues while adding more modern features, the ZFER could be a perfect balance of style and performance. So, on one side, we have the Nikon Z90, a rumored APS-C powerhouse aimed at speed, stabilization, and hybrid shooting. On the other side, we have the ZFR, a retro-styled full-frame model that could combine classic looks with cutting-edge specs. Together, they show that Nikon is serious about expanding its mirrorless lineup and competing across different segments of the market. If even half of these rumors turn out to be true, Nikon fans are in for a very exciting year. The Z90 could be the crop sensor king many have been waiting for, while the ZFR could become a dream camera for photographers who want both performance and design. It is clear that Nikon is not just playing catch-up anymore. They are pushing to stand out in the mirrorless world. And that brings us to the end of this deep dive into the Nikon Z90 leaks and the surprise ZFR rumors. We'll have to wait for official announcements, but the signs point to a very bright future for Nikon's mirrorless lineup. For more videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest updates.